little spoiler conversation. But I just finished 2 extra side quests. They're the yellow quests that you can go ahead and ignore for the most part. I always find them rather fascinating, so I decided that this time I would just record my thoughts on them. Since I forgot to record the actual quests themselves, and unlike MSQ, you can't go back and see them again. Anyway, these in particular were interesting because they were happening in the last area that you get to before you do the final dungeon, and the final raid, or trial rather. One was with an older lady who was talking about Lindblom, and I find it rather interesting because they talked about how it was both a really advanced technological city that brought innovations like air cabs and airships, but also like had a wild hunt-esque tradition. And it makes me wonder, like, will we learn more about them? I really wish we did. And then the second one was with a little boy, and this one was very interesting because it highlights some time before Chichiwa actually dies, Ehrenwald's mother. And so the young guy asks you to go collect some leaves, and he tells you a bit about each of them, and talks about how he learned a lot of this from books and wanted to go on adventures and learn more. But naturally, he was young when he died. And like, you can see this, you can see that he's, just a kid. And so he passes, not having fulfilled his desire to be an adventurer. But Chichiwa had made such an impact on him that even when he's just a memory, he wants to continue. And the way you would think he would, release himself from being trapped as a memory inside of living memory is that he would go ahead and, give up on that dream. But instead, it's by holding on to it. Like, the memory holds on to it, but lets go of being here. And I just find that very interesting. Or rather, kind of sad. But also a nice reflection. Sometimes it's not about giving up on your dreams. It's about holding them all the closer. That allows you to let go of things. To let go of the things that hurt us is not to forget our dreams or give them up sometimes, but it's to hold them to our hearts and wish for them. Maybe not now. Maybe they won't be a thing that you can do right now, but maybe in the future. And that hope can release you from your present struggles. And that's it. That's all I wanted to do. Or talk about, rather. This expansion has some really good side quests. Like, I suggest people go out and take them. Like, just pick up a couple as you level, and you're gonna need it if you want to go ahead and do, what is it called? The Occult Crescent? Oh boy. Can't wait for next week. Next month. Yeah, it's gonna be like, what, the 23rd? Yeah, it's gonna be cool. Phantom jobs, too. Oh, I can't wait. I also can't wait to see what the relics look like. Oh, I need the trailer. And the second live letter. Just, part 2, please. Anyway, bye, folks.